Did we find a replacement for Penhaligon's English Fern? We'll discuss today on Barber Dave's Shaves and Such for the afternoon. Be right back. Everybody, welcome to Monday. Well, I apologize. I did not get a shave done on Sunday. Just tons of errands, and we got a new vehicle, so we were dealing with some of the things with that. And by the time I got around to the Zoom call, I said, no, hobo. So I hoboed yesterday. So this is the first shave I've had since 4:45 a.m. on Saturday. Now, I have been using, if you follow my blog, I have been using the same soap and setup pretty much the entire time. I'm going to be doing a full review of this tomorrow. And also, the other reason why I didn't do a shave on camera is I took a pretty bad fall. I think it was Saturday night. Was it Saturday night? No, it was Friday night. And decided to land on some paver tiles, which are rough, and slide across. And as I went down, I hit my nose, hit my forehead, and everything else. So it was kind of a bloody mess. So I was letting this area heal a little bit. It's still a little bit raw, but we'll go from there. I will say the soap that I'm using, I have never tried. And many of you that don't know are blown away by that, because I don't know why I've never tried it. I really cannot tell you why I've never tried it. But I will tell you, more of it will end up in my den. It is absolutely fantastic. It is a French hard soap, probably the GOAT of French hard soaps. And when a lot of people have made money making dupes of this soap, and it's absolutely fantastic. Now, this is a fougere scent because, as most of you that are subscribers to my channel know, I am on the everlasting quest to find a replacement for Penhaligon's English Fern. And I may have found one. Yeah, that's still pretty raw. It was one of those strawberries where you just kind of rip the skin right off your face. Hey, and while we're at it, don't forget to come join us at www.theshavingcadre.com. We think we're the finest gentlemanly shaving and other pursuits forums on the interwebs. Self-moderated, free to join. As long as you follow the rules, get along with everybody, you'll do just fine. So come on and join us. And then tonight, actually in less than about 2 hours, join us on Drinks and Daves. This is our live talk show with my good buddy, Nurse Dave. And today, we're going to be coming to you live from Japan, from a certain district in Tokyo, Japan, and we're going to be sampling some Japanese sweets, which should be really fun. So please come and join us. Our shows are every Monday night at 5 p.m. Pacific. So those of you that know me know that I've been on this quest for quite a long time to find a replacement for English Fern. And there's been some ones that are close, but most of the time the fougères that are ferny and grassy are a little sharp. Like Royal Fougere, a little bit sharp, beautiful, but a little bit sharp. This is just a tad sharp, but it's a little bit creamier. So to the nose, as far as the soap is concerned, it's real close. So I'm very excited about that. This maker does not make an aftershave as far as I know. But like I said, I've never used this soap before, although they've been around forever. I don't know if they do an aftershave. I'll have to find out. But I definitely will be trying some of their other flavors after this one for sure. And as a French hard milled soap, they'll last forever. That's another reason why I'm using the Essence by Titleist today, only because I know it's predictable. The MG Bro blade has got some miles on it, so I know how smooth it is. And with this area right here that's still strawberried, I don't want to take any chances. Yeah, the fall was interesting to say the least. It was dark out, and I was unloading some stuff from the truck, and there is a rose bush that sits between one of our sheds and the back gate to our backyard. I was looking at the shed, didn't look at, and I hit, it's a rose bush, a dead rose bush, and there's chicken wire all around it. Well, my pant leg caught the chicken wire because I was still wearing my work clothes in the shop, and when it caught the pant leg, so I tried to shake the pant leg loop and launched head first into this paver driveway that I have in front of the shed for our lawnmower and all that stuff. So I hit that, scraped my chin off, hit my mouth, that exploded, then hit my nose, that exploded, and then I dented my forehead. So it was not fun. And you know what? I will say one thing. Those pavers that you use for your patio or your backyard or for walkways, that stuff's like sandpaper. And that's what I'm feeling here. So, well, the one nice thing about not shaving for 3 days is you get a really nice shave. I mean, I'll be the first to admit that I don't have a huge, heavy beard to begin with. But after 3 days, I was feeling, well, even yesterday, I was feeling gross, but I can't hobo too much. But yesterday, with everything that was going on, I needed to. We had a Zoom call last night, and I was hoboed out for that as well. Yeah, very rarely do I try to be hobo. It's just that hobo finds me, as they say. This soap is so nice, and the fragrance is so spot on perfect. Now, the aftershave and the EDP are a different company, but in looking at not only the, that's going to hurt, the fragrance notes, but also the reputation of this company, which is Scottish. It was a no-brainer to try. Not inexpensive. especially, for the soap, most people would cough at that. But again, that's all relative. And for how long this is going to last, I mean, I've been tempted to see if I used it every day to see how long it lasts. I just can't do that. I'm at 4 days right now using this, and I'm about done. Like I said, I'm gonna use it tomorrow. And do a full review. However, it'll probably be a week or two at least before I use it again. But the reason why I'll use it again is it's real close to English Fern. Oh, absolutely. And the one thing about this soap, which I'll talk about during the review, is the post-pass slickness. Oh my gosh. It's unbelievable. A little bit of cleanup, but you don't even need any soap. It's that slick. And also, I'll do a separate video doing the comparisons with the Feather Pro Guard blades and these Kai Captain Pro Touch MG. I just absolutely love them. I think they're fantastic. Now, I have not tried the Schick Pro line yet because I'm waiting for somebody to send me some because I don't want to buy a whole pack because I probably won't use them. But we'll see. Oh, absolutely beautiful. And the one thing about this soap, the ferny goodness that is so close, I mean so close to English Fern, is just wonderful. The soap really, really, really has a nice, I'd say a 5 out of 5 as far as the fragrance, and it sticks around. Nothing on the alum except right there, but we expected that. So we'll get cleaned up here and we'll go over everything. Oh, wonderful. And you can still, even after, warm water rinse, alum, cold water rinse, the lingering fragrance of this soap is sticking around. So let's go over everything we've used up till now. And I'm sure most of you can get by looking at the photograph and stuff. But for the razor today, we did use the Essence by Titleist. It is a shavette or removable blade straight razor, closest thing you'll get to a real straight razor. And this has got the Kai Captain Pro Guard MG blades in it. And there's quite a few miles on that blade, and it's still just smooth as silk. For the witch hazel today, we'll be using Quinn's grapefruit, or cucumber and mint. Mainly because it's got that green, grassy kind of feel to it. So let that dry down a little bit. And yes, of course, the soap we used today was Martin de Candre. Yes, and believe it or not, I have never used this soap. This is my first tub of this. Won't be my last. Now I know what all the hype is about. And this fits the hype. And I've been shaving with it for 4 days straight. It doesn't even, it looks like it's brand new. That's what I love about French hard soaps. And I'll be doing my full review tomorrow. The brush we used today, just to go with the green theme, I've been using I've tried one synthetic and my harder badgers. In fact, tomorrow I'm going to use Dun, dun, dun. My Morrison Ford Ram, because that thing just does not want to lather, so we'll see. But the other brushes I've been using are my Jade PK47 by Paladin, and then my Paladin Neptune Clio. It's just a gorgeous brush. Also, if you follow Paladin Shaving, his son started a company that, for those of you in the northern areas and stuff like that, apparently it's a snow shovel wax, kind of like I guess you would say it's a polymer that goes on the snow shovels that just makes the snow fall right off and stuff like that. So he's in some contest right now where the first place he could get a complete write-up in Forbes. So go over to Paladin Shaving. I'm sure Ken said something about it for Cody, his son, and do that as well. Also, like I said, come by and see all the new artisan vendors at Shaving Cutter. Okay, so let's start with the aftershave. I'm using an aftershave balm, and that's Castle & Forbes 1445. Now, this was billed as a very ferny, grassy, and it's dead on. It's a little sharper than English Fern, but not as sharp as Royal Fougere. So it really fits that niche. This aftershave balm is incredible. It emulsifies quick, but you don't need a lot. And I'm worried that in Arizona, it is going to cause a little bit of what I call burrito face, but hopefully the talc will take care of that. Speaking of talc, normally there's enough English Fern in here, so I'm just going to add a little bit of Clubman because the English Fern talcum is unobtainium, and I don't have that much left. So this is a nice neutral, but it still has a little bit of English Fern talc in it from the last time I used it. And I'll probably use it tomorrow for the final review. But just, it really is close to English Fern. And then, of course, Castle Forbes 1445 Eau de Parfum. This is a powerhouse, and it is so close to English Fern. But like I said, just a little bit strong. I mean, as far as sharpness, but it does dry down very, very close to English Fern. It's not exact because there is a creaminess to English Fern that nobody has been able to get. But to me, if Royal Fougere and Castle Forbes, or Royal Fougere and English Fern had a baby, this would be it. Just absolutely wonderful. Well, again, I apologize, folks, for no shave on Sunday. There was just too much going on. But I wanted to get this shave in, and then tomorrow we're going to be doing our final review for this entire setup. Anyhow, I'm Barber Dave. This has been Barber Dave Shaves and Such. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you again. This was a late one. Have a great day.